Hi everyone, it's 11 o'clock, so let me just see what's happening here, and am I getting live? It looks like it. Yep, looks like it. So we'll just stall for a little bit. So yeah, we're live, and I'm gonna just wait a few seconds here so people can get notified that I'm live. A lot of you wanted to get on this with me here, and that's great. Whoever just jumped on, say hi and let me know if the audio's good, okay? Because that's always my, is the audio good? So let me know if it's clear. And hi, Nancy. And if you're just jumping on, just say hi and let me know if this audio is good. Otherwise, I got to restart on another browser. And today we're going to talk about engagement, right? For sure. So let's just give a few more seconds until a few more people hop on. Hi, Kim. How's the audio, Kim? Is it good? Thumbs up? Yes or no? Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Hi, Nancy. How's the audio? It's clear. Great, great. Okay. So today I wanted to talk about engagement. You know, a lot of you, when you answer the questions coming into the group, one of the questions I ask is, what's your number one challenge of building your business online? And many of you say it's engagement. What do I write? What's the content? How do I get engagement going in my group? How do I keep it going? My group, nothing's happening in my group. So I want to talk about that today. And, I'll be going over some, the tips that you can do to help stimulate engagement. But really, we want to back up a little bit and talk about, first of all, do you have the right people in your group? You need the right people in your group. Your group needs to be filled with ideal clients, people that have a problem that you solve. You've got to start there, okay? You don't want to be filling your group up with your friends or your family or just anyone just to fill a group. You want your group to be only your ideal clients, okay? And that's why, as we talked in past lives and past posts, is that you every day need to be filling your group with new people, new ideal clients, okay? That's called lead generation, okay? And you can go back, I think it was 2 weeks ago I did a live on lead generation, and it's probably in the units, so make it even easier for you to find. But you want to be filling your group with the exact person that has a problem that you can solve, okay? Because otherwise, whatever you post is just going to go right over their head. They're not going to grab it, okay? So you definitely want to be sure that the people in your group are your ideal client. Now, I can't lie. It's awkward at first trying to get engagement going in a platform like Facebook. We're not used to this, right? We're used to, you meet someone, you have a conversation with people, you stimulate, generate a conversation with people, and now you have to do it in this small little box, right? On a feed that's going flying by, right? Because the more friends you have, the faster that news feed flies, right? So it's awkward. And then what do you post, right? How do you stimulate a conversation? How do you generate a conversation? How do you get it going? What do you need? What do you want to be posting, right? So there's like pretty much 4 or 5 areas that you want to be providing content in that post on Facebook. Content is information, okay? So you're either giving information to your ideal client. You want to be solving their problems, okay? And I've heard tons of coaches say, don't give the how, don't give the how. That's part of your program. You want to stay with the why and the what. I'm all about the how, right? You're on these lives. I'm telling you how to do it, okay? You want to give your ideal clients wins. You want them, and I'm telling you, 90% of them will not implement your how, okay, of how you do something to get a result, Okay, they're listening though. You're planting seeds. So you want to make sure that your content, your posts are educational. Okay, that you're solving problems. Okay, they could be tips, it could be strategies, it could be resources, it could be all kinds of things that fall underneath education or information that has to do of providing information to your ideal clients that will help them move forward in reaching their goal. The rest is kind of like fillers, okay? So you can do inspiring quotes, you can do engagement posts, real live engagement posts, and what I mean by that is that you look at for posts online from your friends that are getting a ton of reactions and comments and they're usually statements, and you just use those on your own feed. You can do that, and that can stimulate, generate engagement. But you definitely want to have at least twice a week something educational where you're teaching the how to move from A to B. Okay? Otherwise, people are going to leave. They're going to find somebody else. Okay? Hi, Perlette. Nancy, Fiona's on, and Nancy's on, and Kim. You guys, hi. So is this making sense? So you want to at least twice a week be doing some kind of educational post that will stimulate engagement. And also what you can do at the end of a post is you can say, you can ask a question. What do you think about what I just wrote? Are you doing this? What else do you recommend? You know, that will get people to write below because they're answering a question. Nobody likes an open loop. It's called an open loop question left unanswered. So if you ask questions at the end of your information post or educational post, people are more likely to get below and comment what they, answer your question. So you can do that. All right. Now, another way, what I recommend for you guys is pretend you're writing to your customer avatar. Like if you've done the customer avatar worksheet, every coach will start you off with that. And if you don't have that already, go to my personal page, and on the left side is a big blue image, and it says click here to get your customer avatar worksheet, and you want to flush that out. And you want to your post should be directed towards one person, that customer, your ideal client. Okay, write and talk to in writing form to one person. It will help you, and you want to think, you're here because you are a coach, because you have a solution for other people that are struggling in a particular area. So you want to write as if you're giving knowledge away. You're giving your experience away. You're giving your journey, how you move from A to B, how your clients have moved from A to B. You want to be talking to that one ideal client and not think about it like, oh my God, there's 100 people in my group. Or, oh my God, there's 1,000 people in my group. Just write to one person. Okay? And then when you get the comments below answering questions, you want to be sure that you acknowledge those comments with a reaction, either a love, a haha, a wow, or a care. Okay? Avoid the thumbs up because it's neutral. Facebook gives more weight to the other ones' reactions. And then you want to comment. And the comment can just be something like, oh yeah, oh I agree, oh wow. Or it could be an actual question to their question to create a dialogue back and forth. That's how you get engagement going. Okay? You've got to be the leader in this. You've got to be the one that's responding to the conversation underneath your post. Because the more Facebook sees that there's reactions and comments and dialogues underneath, they'll say, oh my goodness, people like this post. I'm going to show it to more people, members of this group, or if you're doing it on your personal page, I'm going to show it to more friends of this person's friends list. Okay? So the more engagement you get, you'll see that that post will be positioned out into your friends or your members of your groups news feeds, pushed up more to the top of the news feed so that they can see it again, and so they can climb on and actually respond to it. Okay? So you'll see some posts take off, others don't. Okay, and you want to take note of that. Which posts do well, which ones don't. Okay, I'll tell you though, testimonials, when you post testimonials, although they get little response from your friends or from your members, people are watching them. They're reading them. So don't not do testimonials. Okay, so you want to be asking questions. You definitely want to be educating. Okay. You want to respond to everyone's comments with reactions and comment back to create a dialogue. Okay? So are you guys doing this at all? Are these new tips for you, or are you doing these? Are you commenting back on comments? I think Perlette is. I've seen you do that in your group. Okay. So the other thing you want to do is you don't want to smother your feed with post after post after post from you. Okay, education or, engagement posts, or, slamming one post after another. You want your post to simmer. Okay, you want it to simmer and let it gain traction on its own. So for most of you, tops is 2 posts a day, and it's fine to do 1 post a day. Okay. And one of your how-to posts should be in a week, should be a Facebook Live. Okay, that's when you get a lot of engagement. You get a lot of people on, and if you're doing your Facebook Live in your members area, you want to put out an event showcasing that the live is going to happen, what the title of the live is, and then you want to invite, I think they give you up to 400 people that you can invite. Okay. So you want to do that to get people onto the live. You can also, to get engagement on a live, you can do what is called a preview or a hype post. So for instance, if you're doing it on your personal page, let's say you're going live at noon, in the morning you could do a post and say, I'm going live at this time, who wants to join me? And you're setting people up to something that's going to be live at noon. Okay, that's how you get people watching, and then you'll get people engaging. So is this making sense? I'm hoping it is. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm wondering if you guys are still seeing me. There we are. Let me just turn down the sign. Hi, Kathy. And Karen's on, and Sherry's on, and Trell is on. Hi, you guys. And great, you guys. Okay. All right. So don't smother your feed with post after post after post. All right. Let the post simmer. Okay. And mix it up. Okay. So maybe you do a written value post, educational post on Tuesday, maybe you go live on Thursday. And then in between, you could do other kind of information posts, resource posts, you could do engagement posts, quotes, but you definitely want to be asking questions and do some polls. Ask the people, either your friends or in groups, do a poll and ask them what kind of information they want. So it's easier to do a poll in a group because there's a setup for it right there in the post, okay? And you just can write it in, type it in, the questions, and people will respond, or they can add their own, what they want to see happening as far as information. And if you do it in your personal page, you could say, who wants, A, B, C, which one do you want me to talk about next week on my live, and let people then comment below in the post. Okay. The other way to get engagement is you never want to give someone the link to, let's say, your lead magnet straight out. Let's say you do a post saying, would anyone like my lead magnet? It's terrific. It'll provide XYZ. So you do not want to be giving the link in the post, nor do you want to be giving the link in the comments. What you want to say is comment below in the comments if you want the lead magnet, the freebie. Okay? comment below me or yes or lead or whatever word you want them to write below in the comments to get the lead magnet. So all these people are going to write yes, 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 yes in the comments below. That is engagement. So now Facebook sees, oh my God, there's a lot of engagement on there. So pushes it back out to more people, either on your friends list, if you're doing it in your personal page, or in your group to your members, but based on all the comments that you've written below. Okay. And instead of giving the answer or the link in the comments to the me, you say to the person, I'll PM you, check your messages. And then you can drop the link over there. Okay, because what you're doing with each one of those comments that said me, 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 you're responding to it. That is generating engagement. This is how you work with Facebook algorithms. Okay, this is how you get more people to see your posts. Is you've got to play this game. All right. It doesn't make sense half the time, but this is how it's done. All right. What else? So we have the comments. Let them simmer. Oh, so if you have a group, there's something on the left side. It's called Group Insights. Go in there and look around, open up all the tabs and see all this data that is provided to you. If you have, I think you need 100, 150 people in there to actually get into the insights. Okay, so go in there and you can look by day of week. When are most people online in your group? Okay, and that's when you post your educational posts or your engagement posts. When most people are online, that means most people will see it. Okay, so Facebook is telling you exactly when the most people of your members are online and what day, and you can do it by day of week, and then it gives you a graph of when is the highlights, when are most people online. So you can do that. That will help you create engagement. Okay, what else? Post, okay. No links in the body of the post. Use images, show stopping, images. Images is what stops people to read your posts, okay? A lot of time my images have nothing to do with the post. They're just beautiful images that people love to look at, and then they start reading the post, and then I kind of bring them in to me. And I then ask a question at the bottom that will actually help generate some comments below. But the key is having your ideal clients actually as your friends on your personal page and in your group. Can't stress that enough. The other thing you want to do is more people will start playing with you in the comments and engage with you if you start reaching out to them in the private messenger or DMs, if you want to call it DMs, or just Facebook Messenger. So when you connect with a new friend, you want to start having a conversation with them over there privately. Start to get to know people. You know, you start off casually, and then you're starting to find out what attracted them to you, what problems do they have, and see if you can actually help them. Okay, so you want to start having conversations with people. The more conversations you have with people in the DMs privately, the more they're going to post and play with you and comment on your post, because they're getting to know you. They trust you. And so they really are, you know, they want to hang out with you. And that's how you get a lot more engagement, if you start to break down the barriers of the internet and connect with people one-on-one. So is this making sense? You know, you think about it, it's oh yeah, of course this makes sense, right? But there are particular things you've got to do every day when you're posting every day, and then you're nurturing the people that you have you've spent all this time generating these people leads, right? Attracting your ideal clients over to you. Now you've got to nurture them. Okay, so part of it is doing great posts. Experience posts are great. Your story post. I just did a story post or journey post, whatever you want to call it, over on my personal page, which is not a lot of detail, but it's just like, this is where I was, this is what happened, how I met my husband, how I changed careers from nursing to online marketer, and now helping coaches build their business online. Like, very brief, but at the end I ask people to share their story. And so now I'm getting engagement below. And so I'm out there commenting on each one of their stories because they're just as magnificent, as can be, and reacting to them. And so this will go on for a while. More and more people will see that post of mine and start engaging with me. And I share something personal of mine. So now you know a little bit more about me rather than Dallas, the coach to the coaches. Okay? So there you have it, you guys. Do you guys have any question? How long should your live be? Well, let's see. How long is this one? Listen, if you're just starting out, they can be short. If you're just starting out, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, short. Okay? This one right now is 21 minutes. Okay, but I gave a lot of content. I would do things that are under 30 minutes unless you're doing a workshop or a challenge. Obviously, then you're going to go for an hour, right? But more than that, and people lose interest. They don't have time. People don't have time anymore to sit and watch something, okay? More people will watch your live as a recording later than they are watching it live, okay? Because that's when they have time. Because how many people have time at 11 a.m. Pacific time to watch Dallas on a live? A lot of people are working. So more people will respond, hashtag replay, and watch the replay and comment later on. So later today, I'll go back later and comment to their comments if they have questions, okay? So fill it out. But anything more than 30 minutes is really too long, way too long. But don't be afraid to start. If you're just starting out, just to get your feet wet, do something short and to the point. Perlette, that's great. You do go live on Sunday. Good. Great information. Thanks. It makes sense. Kathy was posting too much in the beginning. Now she's just 1 or 2 times a day. Good. You want things to simmer. Or you know what? You're competing with yourself now. Okay? So you're pushing your post down further in feeds. You don't want to do that until you get like thousands of people that are following you. Then you can post more times a day, more than twice. Okay? Great. So I'm just going to leave you guys with next week. I'm doing my Get Clients Now workshop, how to get paying clients using Facebook for 5 days. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, so check your calendar. Many of you, 175 people are already registered. What? This is great. And there's going to be people that are doing it over again, and tons of new people are going to be doing it for the first time. If you haven't registered and you want to register for that next week, go to the top of this feed in the cover photo, and if you click on the register here or information, that will lead you over to a description box that has the link that takes you right to the registration page, and you can register there, okay? So that we can keep you up to date with what's going on. So I am giving away a fully paid scholarship to my signature program, which is called Group Growth, Impact, and Prosperity. There will be, I'm giving away a fabulous book about how to ask questions, and some other little goodies along the way. Also, if you refer people, you'll be at the person who refers the most people, and the people need to be coaches or consultants or service providers. You'll be, we're keeping track, and that person will win a $75, sent to you via PayPal or a gift card or whatever, however you want. So right now there's 175 people that are coming, and I'll see you all next week on Monday. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your week. Bye.